door is closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
And now, something completely different. Smoke
medical
weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers.
Yeah, we did.
Back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
That's me.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E.
You know what today is. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. What is today?
Oh, and welcome.
You know what today is.
Educate me, please.
I seriously think it's Sloppy Joe Day.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Sloppy Joe Day. It's Sloppy Joe Day.
It is today, National Sloppy Joe Day.
It's all right. It's Sloppy Joe Day.
Today is National Sloppy Joe Day.
Get yourself some Sloppy Joes.
Let's start the show. Come on. It's showtime. Oh, Sloppy Joes. Kind of a fan of them. Just growing up, my mom made a hell of a Sloppy Joe. But the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is I hated his leftovers. That and chili. It's just so freaking gross. Your dad's like, oh, we're having leftovers for dinner. I'm freaking Midwest bougie. I want a new home-cooked meal every night. Oh, we got some audio here on Hoppe Hour, but before we get to that, you can always call me and leave me a voicemail. 856-49-HOPPE, 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. And very soon on Hoppe Hour, you will be able to interact with us live. We're going to be using Riverside. So on Riverside, I'll be able to take calls, but you'll have to download the Riverside app. Hopefully we can get the Riverside app 70 downloads. All right. Program directors hate when you do this. When you play the music and you just abruptly end it. That's kind of like what my brain's like. Just, abruptly ending it. All right, we have a lot to get into. Let's do some good news. A cat was rescued after 3 weeks on a Las Vegas overpass. Let me tell you, that cat's going to be traumatized forever.
As soon as they called me, I drove myself over there. I dropped everything because I was like, I got to see this cat that's on top of this overpass and maybe be prepared to catch him if he falls.
It was amazing. I've never been part of a cat rescue. Just dropped everything else going on and went and got me a kitty.
All the neighbors said that they've been trying to call people and get people out there for 3 weeks, and nobody would show up, or firefighters tried and the cat ran
I would have driven there for that cat. I love cats. I don't know if you know that.
off. So all the neighbors came out and were like crying, like the moms were crying because finally this kitten has been brought down.
Oh, hell yeah. I love when a kitten gets brought down. That sounds very disturbing. I don't know why I said that. No, there was one time. Let me describe the life of my cat. She got stuck in a tree one time. I was living in this little shack. It was like 4 houses in a row and then one bigger house in the front. I was in the third house, and I would leave the door open because I'm like, she's not going to leave, which was stupid looking back on it. And I'm like, where is Luna? Because I'm hearing this meow. And I look at the top of the tree, and there she is. So I shook one of the branches, and she fell right into my arms. And I was like, cats literally have 9 lives. Shut up. Oh, you're so cute. All right. Do you want to hear what late night TV was doing last night? I bet it was so freaking funny. Because when I think of hilarity, when I think of comedy, when I think of just things that make you belly laugh, I think of late night TV in 2025.
Forever 21 is going out of business, and they're placing the blame on companies like Temu. You know something's wrong when you're like, we can't compete with the quality of Temu.
Wow, hey on them.
The parade in Boston, there were no major incidents, though there were confiscations of a new batch cocktail that I, for one, had not heard of before.
What is it called? I'm a beta male cuck liberal.
Boston police cracked down on underage and public drinking at today's parade as well. These are gallon water jugs seized by police, mixed them with some beer cans and other bottles. Each jug is what's known as a BORG, which stands for Blackout Rage Gallon.
Hell yeah!
Blackout.
That was me in Cleveland in 2015.
Rage gallons. They should sell those at Dunkin'.
Some more freaking hilarious, Jimmy Kimmel.
Business news, Hasbro said that they're trying to get teenagers and adults to buy more of their toys. Yeah, it's cool. The new Optimus Prime transforms into a vape pen.
The only reason I found that funny, not because of the punchline, was because I just took a hit. I just took a hit of my vape. So I was like, it's so relatable. Those comedians are there. Oh, by the way, Rory McIlroy, the Irishman, won the Players' Championship on St. Patrick's Day. You know he got turned up in the club last night.
McIlroy's got another Players' title.
Rory, it took one more day than you would have liked, but you are the 51st Players' Champion and making the Irish happy on St. Patrick's Day.
Unbelievably proud and happy to win my second Players' Championship. And I think this is the 3rd time I've won on St. Patrick's Day, so it's been a good luck charm for me.
Good job, Roy McIlroy. You seem like such a good-ass dude. He just seems like a guy you want to get a drink with. I'll get a pint with Roy McIlroy. Revenge quitting is on the rise.
I quit. 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 I quit.
Remember that episode of South Park? I'll be honest, I played that because it was provided to me from a prep service in radio. A new study shows that revenge quitting is on the rise. Basically, a lot of Gen Z workers are getting fed up and purposely quitting in the most inconvenient ways. I bet that drives the boomers nuts. You gotta work the 9 to 5 in this gray office. Half of Americans say people have gotten ruder since the COVID-19 pandemic. I think a lot of it is these bratty 21-year-olds. I have a saying. I have a cutoff. I have a Hoppe rule. If you graduated high school from 2019 to the beginning of time, you're normal. If you graduated any other time after 2020, you're a psycho. Did you notice that all the people that graduated during COVID are bitchy and just freaking rude? Think about the 21-year-old in your office. Also, on this prep service that I get a lot of my topics from, they have this thing where they make these original parody songs. So let's hear the March Madness song.
Crimson Tide, Red Flash, Red Storm, Red Raiders, Commodores, Colonials, Rebels, Boilermakers, Cowboys, 2 Aggies, Longhorns, and Bison, Spartans, twice, Trojans, Aztecs, Illini, the Tritons, 6 Bulldogs, Huskies, Terriers, Hornets, Wolverines, Ducks, Terps, Badgers, couple of Rams, Gators, and Lobos. Oh my God, still 33 to go. Panthers, 4 Tigers, a pair of Wildcats, 3 Cougars, Sooners, Gales.
All right. Some radio shows play that and they claim it as their own. I got that from a prep service. think that, never mind, I was going to say Bob and Tom show. All right, we're going to come back on Happy Hour and get this party going and going after this.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHockeyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
I can help you. See my way of thinking, get you thinking in your scoop. Couple six lady, get me drinking in the coop. Emailing your friends just cause he willing the Benz. Is it cause of the name or the spree will in the rims? You got a two of your motors, I can see that when you grin. I ain't been, matter of fact, shorty, I ain't been, they ain't been none of the places that I've been. Look, girl, I'm trying to win. How about you? You still dream about your dream house? How about you? If you don't get the big picture, you can hop out, boo. I'm not just seeing eyeball, not here to see you through. And this ain't about no other females, just me and you. Get real, I'm seeing through everything you trying to do. So if you the topic, you know what I'm trying to do, folks. Stop using me against me. You're fond of me, though. You're looking for somebody with some money that'll fly you around the world. But you're everything. Another prize you can show all these girls. Another ways that can see you, girl. You're searching for somebody people know, so you can get attention everywhere you go. Another ball you can show to your friends as you ride in the Benz. That's what you always want. You still getting them phone calls all times a day. Celebrity bitches is worse than the ones around the way. I'd rather Kim from the A's just been around the K around the club. 8 pounds and hugs. Congratulations, mommy. You done found the thug bandana, diamond studs. Man, shutting down the club. I handed her the swisher cause she knows how to roll it. Can't out my dice games cause I see her when she blow it. I think I found her, but I ain't gonna jump the gun. Hot defense. Got a couple reasons in my defense. But I ain't hardly took a chick to the movies, let alone plane trips and jacuzzis. She's Stevens. I need a reason to say them 3 words when I'm leaving. Believe in your mind to myself, man. Listen, you must think I'm lying for my health. Okay, it's time to put my attention to someone else. You're looking for somebody with some money that'll fly you around the world. But you're everything. I know another prize you can show all these girls. Another ways that can see you, girl. You're searching for somebody people know, so you can get attention everywhere you go. Another ball you can show to your friends cause you ride in the Benz. That's what you want. That's what you want. But I can't be your super nigga. I can't be here, I can't be there. I just ain't.
Lloyd Banks for everywhere you go.
Today on TNT.
So we know Donald Trump is into golf.
Hell yeah, more into golf than being a president.
So is Donald Trump Jr.'s ex-wife because she's banging Tiger Woods. Tiger?
Hell yeah.
Has been dating Vanessa Trump.
But I will say, Tiger has a type.
Tiger does not have a type. Tiger does not have a type.
If you have a vagina, Tiger likes it in the tight. Oh, never mind.
Tiger's type is grazing over the green, dude. There is a huge mystery surrounding the CNN video of the...
Yeah, this thing they're about to tell you about is very sketchy. I think Diddy paid him off.
Cassie beating. Diddy's defense team says that CNN destroyed that video.
Yeah, I think Diddy gave him a call to 1-800-SCUMBAGS at CNN. That's their phone line. And said, hey, I'll pay you off if you delete it.
In order for it to be admitted, they're going to have to find an original copy.
Why?
They call
I thought CNN was such a respectable organization.
Be admitted, they're going to have to find an original copy of this thing.
They call Cassie up to the stand. Cassie says, this is what happened to me. They're going to show her a video, and then Diddy can raise the point of it being altered.
This conversation of all this like legal stuff is why on like Matlock and Suits they like have sex with each other, because then at least you like have some.
Hell yeah!
Something fun to watch when you hear them argue.
We have Giselle and the baby for the first time.
Hell yeah, side chick, career side chick Giselle. I think that's the most unfreaking disgusting about Giselle Bundchen. She's just a freaking side chick, man. It's very undiscussed if you're a fan of Brady or a Patriots fan, but he was with this woman who's a lot prettier named Bridget Moynihan, and then he was with her. And while she was pregnant, he started banging Giselle.
You know, I feel sorry for the dog. It never goes well once somebody has a baby.
Get rid of the dog.
That's the dumbest idea you could possibly have. If there's no man around, you'd have a dog with you. If a 350-pound man tried to do something to her.
350-pound man, or offensive lineman coming after
TMZ hired this new, young dude. He's freaking hilarious. I bet he was in high school during COVID.
Sarah Abraham. She performed her stand-up at the Spearmint Rhino.
Oh, yeah. When I think of freaking comedy, I think of a teen mom that had a fake sex tape leaked. That was so produced. Her and James Dean. He's just banging her out. Yeah, I watched it.
It was rough. She said,
a lot of people like to cancel people. The only person I really love to cancel is my mom.
No one laughed.
You know, she cried when she went home. Oh, I'm known for being a slut.
The first little go.
You gotta give her credit. Doing stand-up, it's intimidating.
I did stand up at the Comedy Store for 6 months.
What's your first joke? Let's hear it.
Hey, everybody. Being gay is a pain.
Whoa.
We're not doing that.
I love Harvey Love.
And now Tiger Woods has a new love interest. Trump! No, not the president. The president's son's ex-wife, Vanessa.
Tiger Woods has been dating Vanessa Trump.
Hell yeah, you know that's gotta be driving Donald Jr. nuts. Because we all come to the acceptance as a man, because I can speak for all heterosexual men. I come to the acceptance that your ex is gonna be banging someone out or rubbing vaginas, and you just deal with it.
For a few months now, but the people that we have talked to said this is no secret. Everybody knows.
And now it makes sense why Tiger was seen with Vanessa's daughter.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
At Torrey Pines, he was spotted next to Kai Trump, who is a golf prodigy. Tiger's son, Charlie, and...
Yeah, the freaking mag is so weird about Kai. It's almost a little pedophilic. They're always obsessed over her. She's like, she's so freaking awesome. She's just another 17-year-old man.
And Kai Trump go to the same school.
And there's also the Tiger-Donald connection.
Tiger and Trump, they are tight. He even golfed with Trump right after his mom passed away.
So it's like, were they talking about Vanessa? Did Trump know?
Trump was probably more focused on beating Tiger Woods.
Wait a minute, when Tiger Woods plays Donald Trump, who famously cheats at golf, does Tiger...
Whoa, I can so see Trump cheating. I don't know how golf works. I'm not really good at it. I'm not really coordinated. My dad liked to play putt-putt, and my grandpa, I think, lied about his accomplishments of being a golf player, because my great-uncle told me, oh yeah, he participated in tournaments. But as a side note, but you know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know much about golf, but I can see with the scorecard that they have when they're driving around in their little golf car. I can see Trump making it be like whatever the perfect score is.
Tiger throw the game. Even Trump would be fine with losing to Tiger Woods, wouldn't he?
Sorry, do you know who Donald Trump is? He's one of those guys who hates losing.
All right, TMZ gets a little freaking liberal sometimes, and it's annoying. Let's go through some of this prep from the prep service. It gives us prep. Roku is testing autoplay ads you'd have to watch before browsing. Oh my freaking God. There's nothing worse. I don't know if Trump overturned the ban. Something happened with it. Call me 856-49-HOPPY. Tell me what you know. Okay, so I know that when Obama was in office, he signed the bill where you can't have commercials be louder than the show. And then, like, when Trump got back in office in 2016, 2017, all of a sudden, the commercials were just as loud. So there's nothing worse. And then I'm just trying to watch Rocko's Modern Life, or I'm trying to watch SpongeBob before bed, even though SpongeBob's hard to watch before bed because it's so hyper, and you get a 90-second commercial that's louder than the show. And you're telling me that Roku is going to make us have autoplay ads before you begin browsing? Oh, fuck you. Your freaking thing sucks anyway. After like 4 updates, the Roku box is like, me don't want to work anymore. Sounds like half of the Gen Z population. KFC now has fried mashed potato poppers. God, it sounds freaking delicious. I bet it would give you the worst stomachache. Here were the top Google searches from COVID 5 years ago, which I cannot believe it was 5 years ago. Face mask, sourdough. Everybody was making sourdough. They were going to virtual museum tours. That's for the freaking nerds. They were binge watching Tiger King. I never liked Tiger King because there were 2 reasons why. First of all, Tiger King reminded me of listeners from 102.5 The Bones, the ones, not all of them, but the ones that are scumbags. And they were like a lot of my neighbors that were scumbags. And Carol Baskin, I got in trouble on air for saying, I think she killed her husband. And our president was like on the board of trustees for her big cat rescue or whatever. So nobody at the station was allowed to talk about her. So that's why in 2020, whenever anybody would call in talking about Don Lewis, they'd be hung up on. I didn't say that out loud, did I? Virtual workouts were popular and loungewear. Interesting. Forever 21 is going out of business. I'm just going to be honest here. Never been there. Let me see here. 5 songs that wish us... No, I'm not going to even read that. That's crap. 5 songs that make us wish that the karaoke machine would break. Yeah, that's freaking annoying. Here are some awkward moments. Let me see if I have been in any of these awkward moments on this prep service for this very radio show and 500 others. I have a prep service that gives you things to talk about. Let me get a ding sound effect. This is great radio. Having me look for a sound effect and doing this on the fly. Awkward Moments Day. How awkward are these 8 scenarios? Now, if you're hearing one of these awkward moments and you're going, oh, I lived this, 856-494-6773. Leave a voicemail. Gossiping about someone over text, then realizing you texted them. I personally haven't done that, but my mom did to my ex. So what happened was me and my ex broke up, and I might have told my mom that my ex is bisexual, probably more lesbian than bisexual, and my mom texted my ex and was like, Ryan broke up with his ex. Ryan broke up with her because she's bisexual. I'm just saying it's kind of like in a half-assed way, because I want to get it out, I wanted to say it, and then like I got a text when we were about to move out, she's like, oh, did you see what your mom texted me? And I was like, thanks, Mom. Watching a movie with your parents, and then there's a sex scene. Oh, to me, it'd be Entourage. There's a scene where Vinny Chase was banging out some girls, I think having a threesome. There was like boobies in his face, and my mom's covering the screen, and she couldn't figure out how to work the DVD because we would watch Entourage together, and it's going, oh yeah, oh yeah. It was pretty freaking traumatic, if you ask me. Clogging a toilet, like at someone's house, and you can't find a plunger. Have I ever done that? Oh, I did it at Strange Cloud to Clearwater. When I took that shit in the toilet, and I didn't realize that the toilet was broken. Telling a joke and nobody laughs. That's my life. Tripping, falling, or stumbling in public. Hell yeah. forgetting someone's name. It's the freaking worst when someone knows who I am and they're out and about, and I'll be like, hi, nice to meet you. What's your name? And they're like, oh, I'm Timothy. Didn't you remember me from the Mike Calta cruise? I was the drunk guy. And I'm like, oh, wow. But then the worst part is, like, I know their name and we talk for 5 minutes, and then they're like, oh, good to see you, Ryan. I'm like, good to see you, listener. Nice seeing you. So that's all the time. I don't remember names at all. I'll be talking to a girl back when I even tried getting women in the 2020s. I'm retired from women. After 55 hookups, I'm like, I'm good. And I'm not really bragging. I'm just like, dude, I'm freaking done. It was a lot. Half of them look like Ursula. I got it in. And they're like, that's our belly button.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
With the keys to Decatur, East Atlanta slab rider, heavy grinding for paper. City slicker, heavyweight in the game. Rose with the earlobe, heavyweight in my chain. Hitting the game where you niggas be slacking. Got the drove for the low, that's what my niggas be stacking. My shell toes, pedal Chevys and bows. White letters on the cutlass with my high and it flows. I'm riding through oak curves, coated like Starburst. Candy paint glisten, looking greasy like Brockburst. The dude on my jersey is gray at the seat. You rested in peace, position to Decatur police. Serving niggas with a ghetto subpoena. Got that 8-town jumping back in Phillips Arena. Passing hoes like election plates. And keep a broad on my squad who on Section 8. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. They gon' love me after this is sour for real, man. All my trap niggas, it's road smokers. Even strippers stay focused. Pussy popping and rolling. Cause all I wear is hats with A's. Stopping them walls with white tees, Cartier. Jeans creased up, straight out the cleaner. Watch my George Jefferson straight in my southern demeanor. When they see me, when I speak my slang, everybody wanna know my name. I was born in Atlanta, raised in Decatur, where we push the flavors and blow like inhalers. Say he kinda skinny with a full-size Jimmy. Hey man, I got bras in different cities like gimme. They used to treat me like Urk of the nerd. Now they flock when they see my LeBron's on the curb. See my upholstery, it got women approaching me. Some look like they too old for me. See me thinking appropriately. It's major way, baby. I tell you gonna love me, people. Yeah. When you see me in the 6-tray drop, and I tell you that the price of the work just dropped. I let the thing go pop. I call buddy round there, snitching off to the cops. And the game don't stop. You try to see my dope, you gonna see this boat. Get it? I'm 31 and my rapping is done. I got $1 million company to run. Cause I smoke like you.
is it not delightful?
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. What up? What's happening? This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. This following segment has been brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey at daisybeezyhoney.com. When I tell you it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey, the man of my words comes in the form of a lollipop. Like the lollipop, the rapper. A jar of honey or a honey stick. However the hell you want to get high, go to daisybeezyhoney.com and at checkout use promo code HOPPY. This is also being brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com. When I tell you that it's the best pre and post workout around, I'm a man of my words. Go to Fortify.com and at checkout use promo code Ryan20.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Hey, this is Justin Schlegel from the Justin Scott and Spiegel Morning Show on 98 Rock in Baltimore, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012. This is Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
What up, Cleveland?
Dial 85-649-4673.
Yeah.
Worldwide Happy Hour sets you free.
I got it.
From love goes to start new spring. Ryan Hoppe gives your mind the key.
Oh, thank you, man.
Happy Hour, let's get loud.
That's the point.
Dancing through the radio crowd.
People can hear me through the wall.
Love and laughs are all around. On Hoppe's baby, all get down.
Whatever.
Happy thoughts, romantic flames.
Yeah.
Breakup, makeup, and funny names.
I got it.
With every buzz, it's never tamed.
All right. 856-49 Hoppe. That's 856-494-6773.
Happy Hour, let's get loud.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
All around. On Hoppe's baby, all get down.
I saw that last night with the iHeart Music Awards. But I thought you guys were bankrupt and broke. I mean, you lay everybody off in radio. So how can you afford a music festival? Don't you think maybe if you can't afford to keep the actual talent on air that work hard, maybe you should have your own music festival and not happen? Priorities.
Tune into the world's light. Celebrity tales and dating nights.
Happy Hot Topic.
Oh no, right in the kisser.
Oh jeez.
MAGA World is up in arms today.
Yeah, MAGA World. I swear to God, the freaking liberals are always treated like they're the offended, little babies. But MAGA's just as freaking annoying, man. They're just always so bitchy. Shut up. Your guy went to pedophile island. God's not real. Freaking relax.
Oh no, right in the kisser. MAGA World is up in arms today after the bonk by a boom mic seen around the world.
Yes. Someone hit Trump in the face with a microphone, and he's such a humorless douche that he can't even laugh about it like we disrespected you. Bro, you went to pedophile island. Shut up.
It happened as Trump left the White House.
And then Elon's letting his kid around Trump. That's not a good choice.
En route to Mar-a-Lago with Elon Musk's little boy X.
They're showing a video of Trump and Elon's little piece of shit kid. That kid's gonna be a future criminal, trust me. And they're running around like the White House front grass, and Trump just looks so freaking sick as a kid, man. How long until there's the big breakup between Trump and Elon? It's gonna happen soon, I promise you. I can see him firing Elon, trust me.
Merrily hopping along beside him. They flew to Joint Base Andrews, where Trump stopped to speak to reporters before taking off.
And freaking Elon's always with this maniac. Like, dude, do you have anything else to do? You're literally more focused on sucking off Trump than you are your own business.
The president was momentarily taken aback by the boink and gives the reporter holding the mic some serious side-eye. She apologizes and he appears to shake it off, even cracking wise.
He's so freaking hilarious. She just made television tonight, is what he said. Oh, that's so hilarious. Wow, Donald Trump. Real freaking one-liner.
He just became a big story tonight.
God, you're so weird.
Right? Yes, sir. Did you see that?
Everything's just so like, the way he says things is just so freaking like, shut up, talk normally. Why am I telling someone to talk normally?
This is the same boom that hit the president. It's very soft and likely did not,
kind of like a dick.
Not hurt. It's made from soft plastic and covered with this furry cover to protect the microphone underneath.
That's how a boom mic works. You know? Wow. That is so freaking stupid that the news is like, we're going to explain what a mic cover is. But then again, you see people elected as president, we are freaking stupid.
Gene Hackman's doctor is claiming Betsy Arkawa's estimated date of death is incorrect. In a March 16th interview with Daily Mail, Dr. Josiah Child claims Betsy didn't die on February 11th because she called his clinic on February 12th. The doctor says she'd called me a couple of weeks before her death to ask about getting an echocardiogram for her husband. She'd made an appointment for herself for February 12th.
Got it.
She called back on the morning of February 12th and spoke to one of our doctors who told her to come in that afternoon. But when the office made Betsy's appointment, Dr. Josiah Child says she never showed up. He says she did not show any symptoms of respiratory distress. The appointment wasn't for anything related to hantavirus. We tried calling her a couple of times with no reply. Gene and Betsy were found dead in their Santa Fe, New Mexico home.
All right, so there's I understood this stuff. Unfortunately, I'm about to play a clip about how the money is going to be split up from his estate. But first, I want to tell you that Gene Hackman is a freaking deadbeat dad. He pretty much said that he decided to be an actor more than be a father, and then to leave your kids out of the will after being a scumbag dad. You suck, bruh. I don't care that you're in freaking Hoosiers. I can't stand deadbeat dads, because I've dated girls that have bad fathers, and that ruins them. Because then they end up hating all men.
Well, Gene Hackman's death, Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy, the circumstances of their death, obviously so sad, but it is about to get
contentious.
Pretty contentious because of the terms of Gene Hackman's will.
And Betsy's will.
And who gets his fortune, because just to refresh, remind everyone what the authorities said there in New Mexico.
Man, he is not as good of a talker as Harvey.
Mexico is that Betsy died.
Also, Harvey's my
Betsy
guy.
died first from hantavirus, a respiratory disease, and that Gene some days later died and was walking around the house. We didn't know this, but that he had severe dementia that he was suffering.
And heart issues.
And he died. And died several days later.
So, from all accounts, Betsy died first. This is highly relevant. So, here's the deal. Gene's will leaves everything to his wife, Betsy. And he did not leave anything to his 3 children. It all...
Yeah, the friggin' dirtbag.
All goes to Betsy. Betsy's will is a little more complicated.
She seemed like a complicated person.
Betsy leaves some of her stuff to her mom, who is still alive, but everything else goes to Gene. However, there is a provision in her will that says, and now look, without the provision, since Gene died first, all of his money...
No. Betsy died first.
Excuse me, since Betsy died first, you would think then, with the exception of that stuff, all of her money would go into Gene,
right.
And then when Gene dies, all of that goes where? Because Gene did not leave anything else to anybody other than Betsy.
What's the point?
But Betsy had a specific clause saying that if they died within 90 days of each other, it's as if they had a simultaneous death. And if they had a simultaneous death, all of her money would go to charity.
So that means all of, wow.
It's really like being back in law school. This is like a trust and estates kind of question.
So much.
The determination was that she predeceased him because of her hantavirus progressing to such a state that she died before him. We don't know the exact time period, but maybe a week. His will is fascinating because he was worth maybe $80 million, according to reports. He has a 2-page will that just leaves everything to Betsy, as you said, but doesn't specifically disinherit his children, and now his son has a lawyer and says he may challenge that will because there's no specific disinheritance. Obviously, Gene's money can't go to Betsy because she predeceased him.
But you know who it goes to?
Like dying intestate.
Which means it goes to the 3 children.
That sounds like a freaking headache. What's going on here?
Time for an uncomfortable conversation.
This is so important.
A very necessary one because...
And especially going into the weekend.
Yes. Although, that's not only on weekends.
Well, it's true.
Now you encounter it every single day. We're talking about tipping. It's that thing that you feel you should do because...
Yeah, people are now saying because there's so much tipping options everywhere that they shouldn't tip at all. That's stupid.
Because you want to be generous. You want to be generous and you want to help out someone who's probably working in a position where they don't make a lot of money on an hourly wage. However, it does seem lately to have gotten out of control.
I do agree, It just feels like everywhere you go, hey, I'm buying this vape cartridge from you. Can you tip me $7? Nah, bro.
Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
And we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Something beautiful right here. Something epic. Matthias, let's make it. Look, I'm being a nice guy. I leave that to them dudes that shoot hoops. I'd rather roll through. Rolling a stupid doobie while we listen to smooth grooves. Dude, I tried to told you I'm hot like magma and keep a mirror. I'm stashed up in the Dodge Magnum, near the stash of the Magnums. Never know which one I'ma use. Right there, I got a couple people confused. Cause I never lose, I never snooze. Pop shit and I pop This shit knock you out of your shoes. I shut down crews and rock tailor-made suits and Louis shoes. It's hard to do what I do. Something like Evil Knievel, keep a watch face see-through. I do this for my people, selling through they screen through. My mom said I was a walking felony, cause I kept 16s in the closet like Kelly. Shop with me, selling dogs, ain't barking at them, chickens ain't barking at them, big fans searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hustler very deep. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't barking at them, big fans searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hustler very deep. Nah, dog, I'm not a mad rapper, I'm a disgruntled MC, and I teach you dudes about tussling with me. Truth is, I hate these marks. I should pull this jammy and spark and leave these rappers handicap park. And when you see your boy out, bow down and kiss the ring. With a clue about myself, I ain't worried about a thing. This is Shot City, man. Where the you from? And your chick can't go if she ain't gobbling. My partner Supreme told me flows hard on these monkeys. I hit pro gyms and told them make my wrist chunky. Chain hung like donkey. And for them dudes who want it, nickname beautiful, keep them brass on me. Homie, I'm funky like leg shots to let you know that I'm serious. When the blocks get hot, I'm in the streets bare chested. I got money invested, easy tested. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't barking at them, big ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hustler very deep. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't barking at them, big ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up, hurt 'em up.
This ain't the young and restless. You could say the drama like support boy. Put your life on pause like a comma. When you cutting corners and you stacking money, so they turn comedians, man, they get to acting funny. I know the MCs, the real MCs. Same old same rule, man, them was shopping with me. Get a pumpkin head in front of your little daughter. You a broke pop machine, get you out of order. I'ma come and get you. Don't make me hit you for shells like the snail or an armadillo. Watch the blue lights with the blue film, slice it, make them look like he got gills. This ain't artificial, man, it's real. Throw him in Lake Michigan and hope the nigga can't swim. And if he can't, I guess he won't live. Giving names, get your change, he ain't hate a bill. That's nothing, Charlie. Let's go. I am the grain.
Oh yeah, it was Vi and GLC with Herda. What up? What's happening? You know what I mean?
The hour will be right back.
The following segment has been brought to you by Rich Cayley, Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com. When I tell you that he's the best barber in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my word. He is at 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. And that is in Tampa. But you can't just go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? No, you got to sign up at richkbarber.com. And when you do, tell him I sent you and you'll save $10. This is also being brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North, and that is in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. Tell them I sent you. Do you notice this trend that I take care of my audience?
Hello again, it's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Cameron Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe. This is Eric Zane. I don't know these two people, but I know they're fucking assholes. Mike Calta and Rover, suck my dick for what you did to Ryan.
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show.
Yeah.
And you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Turn the dial to 82. There's a voice that sounds so true.
I got it.
Tampa Bay, we're here to stay.
And worldwide.
Happy Hour lights the way.
I got it.
Celebrity news on the go.
You know I do that.
Hoppy's got the inside flow. From the stars to dating scenes.
We do it all.
Waking up all wildest dreams. Happy Hour with Ryan H. Call 856-494-6073.
856-49 Hoppe.
Then great, he's got the news we need to see. Hollywood
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
and famous.
You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. Oh, what's going on?
Ryan Hoppe always goes. Got a question on your mind? Hoppe's always right on time.
Happy Hot Topic.
I want to see somebody at the end of this thing dominating the airwaves and the charts, and I want to see a huge artist come out of it.
This song, I mean, it's a tearjerker for sure. Traffic, shut the up. People, shut the up. Groceries, shut the up. Everyone needs to shut the up.
Yeah, not exactly the artist Carrie Underwood was expecting to hear on American Idol.
I didn't even know American Idol was still on freaking TV, man.
You just gotta...
Remember when it was like a really big deal? Like, yeah, American Idol's on. Yeah, people watch it, but like, remember when it was like the freaking thing, man?
People, shut the up. Groceries, shut the up. Everyone needs to shut the up.
Yeah, not exactly the artist Carrie Underwood was expecting to hear on American Idol.
They probably told her to do it because it's so like freaking irrelevant. Like it was big back in the day. Like, man, you would vote on like MySpace or call the hotline. You had Ryan Seacrest. Paul Abdul's freaking high, man. Simon Cowell was such a dickhead. And Randy Jackson, that's going to be a no from me, dog. My favorite was Kevin Cloudz. He was Chicken Little in 2006. That was what they called him. Because he looked like the Disney cartoon. Some of my audience was born in the year that came out. Freaking frightening. I've been friends with Kevin Cloudz for a while. Alright, enough of that. What's going on here, right here?
I mean, you gotta bring your best. So keep dreaming, keep doing what you love, no matter what.
Oh, so inspirational, Carrie Underwood.
And just think outside the box. I love it for sure.
Oh, Sophie Powers thought outside the box, all right. Performing an original song called STFU during her audition.
I bet it's huge amongst the Gen Alpha right now. I bet everybody in high school is saying it. Oh, wait, that means they would have to watch American Idol.
I had a pet lizard named George. He was cool, but he made me really bored.
Isn't that Billie Eilish era? Those young 20-year-olds, and I think they're so freaking cool because they're douchebags.
So I gave him to my mom, and she loves him very much because animals are better than people.
The track started off mellow, but quickly took a turn thanks to a series of F-bombs.
I mean, this is the first time I've cared about American Idol since like, oh, freaking A, man.
Leaving Carrie and fellow judges Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan in shock.
It is not the same without Simon Cowell, man.
They tried.
You were such a freaking dickhead, bro.
They cancel me. Bother me. Stop bothering me. I don't even like my job.
I don't even like you.
Karen, shut the up. Vegan, shut the up. Babies, shut the up. How do you feel, Lionel?
I'm mortified. My wife will play me that song.
Country people.
Every evening. Yeah, you should have put Luke. Shut the up.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. That's how I feel when I listen to country music.
As far as Sophie's future in the competition goes,
it's a no for American Idol.
I just want to hear it from Luke.
I'm a no.
Luke should have fucking said yes, man. Freaking dark.
It says here you work as a wedding singer.
I was.
How many ended in divorce?
That's a silent freaking call.
If I were you, I'd phone up the War Department, volunteer your services, because you've just invented a new form of torture. I'll give you a tip for future auditions. Don't. I don't mean to be...
I love Siren Call. I wouldn't want to hang out or have my... If I had a girlfriend, I wouldn't have her hanging out with him. But he like ruined his buddy's marriage by hanging out with that girl on the yacht.
Unkind, but you
look it up.
Have one of the worst singing voices possibly in Miami.
There's a 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773.
Happy Day, America!
Irish UFC fighter Conor McGregor visited the White House on St. Patrick's Day.
Of course he freaking did. I bet he was drunk out of his mind. Probably freaking out Trump with that because Trump hates anything fun.
The mixed martial arts fighter made an appearance at the White House alongside Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt March 17th, where he gushed over the relationship between Ireland and the United States.
Oh yeah, they're a bunch of drunks anyway.
McGregor,
like guys,
who attended President Donald Trump's inauguration in January, said in the White House press briefing room, "We wish to be taken care of by the big bro. The United States should look after its little bro, and that's how we feel." Leavitt shared that the 36-year-old was set to meet with the president later that
He's a woman beater.
That day. The UFC fighter also appeared in a video posted to the official White House X account, declaring,
Happy Paddy's Day, America!
He looks so freaking coked up, man. You know, I've never done it in my 31.5 years of life. You know, like when your face gets all freaking red.
Declaring,
Happy Paddy's Day, America!
McGregor.
He's a weird freaking guy. I would love to get punched by him in the face. That'd be awesome. I'll sue your ass. I got a liar.
Had announced his visit to the White House on social media that morning, writing, "I land shortly in Washington for the most important meeting of my country's future. I am beyond ready."
Whatever. 856-49-HOPPY. What else do we have here? We have some Justin Baldoni news. I feel like we haven't heard about Justin Baldoni in the longest freaking time. It's been kind of nice having a little bit of a Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, little just a break. Because I'm ready for the drama. I'm ready for the war that they're going to go at. But you need a little bit of a break.
Justin has been destroyed by this. The company, the individuals of the company. This is a really serious thing.
Justin Baldoni's lawyer is addressing any possibility of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni settling before trial.
Yeah, there's no freaking way. They're two narcissists.
Amid the ongoing legal battle between Justin and Blake, the actor's lawyer Brian Friedman shares during the March 12th episode of the Town podcast the odds of the case being being settled before going to trial in May of 2026.
Justin has been destroyed by this. The company, the individuals at the company, this is a really serious thing. And in this day and age, the only way that you can truly get back and is to prove your innocence.
I got it. So there's that. Let me see here. We'll do one more thing before we go to break.
You're watching Fox 13.
Awesome.
10 o'clock news.
Got it.
Now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us here at 10. I'm Allie Corey.
And I'm Linda Hurtado.
What up, baby?
Forecast a night off. First here at 10. It's become an alarming trend. People going to the Seminole Hard Rock Casino, winning big, and then are robbed while on their way home. Fox 13 is uncovered.
That freaking sucks, man. I bet they're leaving the place like, yo, I freaking won. And the people in the parking lot are like, yo, get over here.
Other cases just like this, including one where a man was shot outside his Riverview home. Fox 13's Genevieve Curtis joins us live from...
I like this comment below. Maybe the robbers are being tipped off by an employee of the casino.
Tampa Police Department with the latest on this concerning pattern. Genevieve.
Yeah, good evening, Linda. The information that we've gotten from a search warrant shows that this latest victim was robbed of their winnings while driving home from the casino. Now, again, this is information that we have obtained from a Tampa Police...
Yeah, this is freaking sketchy, man.
Detective search warrant, no arrest...
A casino being sketchy? No!
...have been made in this case, but it is just the latest in a string of robberies, all tying back to the Hard Rock Casino. It was here along Hillsborough Avenue just before 3:15 in the morning on February 5th.
Oh, jeez. Nothing good happens after even 11 p.m. now.
The police say a man driving home from the Seminole Hard Rock Casino was hit by another car. The victim pulled over and went...
This is the most Tampa thing, by the way.
He did.
The thing I don't like about Tampa is when you drive around, I'm like, where's the crime going on? Because you know it's there. You see the billboard, human sex trafficking in plain sight. But I thought Tampa was so safe.
The driver of the other car, wearing a mask, pointed a gun in his face and stole $3,700, which he had won at the casino. Detectives say after reviewing casino surveillance video, they saw the victim...
Yeah, you know, whoever's at the casino, if they did something, they're freaking out. When the cops are going through this, like, cameras.
Leaving at 3:04, followed by what appeared to be a spotter who waited to see what car he got in.
Yeah, that's freaking sketchy, man.
Then a Buick followed the victim's car out of the casino and was then seen on traffic cameras, following the victim to Hillsborough Avenue. The search warrant says, quote, "It should be noted per Seminole Hard Rock law enforcement, this appears to be a pattern with victims in their casino who win a large jackpot amount and then leave the hotel in a vehicle, getting struck and then robbed at gunpoint."
Ah, it's delightful. Tampa's a freaking sketchy city, man.
We've previously reported this Riverview couple is lucky to be alive after being shot at their doorstep in August of 2024. Who can forget this chilling video? Investigators say surveillance video from the casino showed the couple being followed throughout the night after winning jackpot.
Our lives will never go back to the way they were before that night. Ever. Ever.
How is that not reported on?
We can't go back to that moment. We can't go back to who we were before that moment.
Yeah, it's gotta be freaking traumatic, man.
And we also reported that in December of 2023, a man who won $100,000 was followed to his Hyde Park home.
Yeah.
Beaten and robbed. Tampa police arrested 2 suspects in that case.
Hey, Chad Cronster, but if there's any way you're listening to my show, or Mary Jane, or whatever, or anybody in Tampa, I'd go investigate that casino.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Every day my weekend. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball. Man, every day my weekend. Hoes I be freaking. You ain't it make you rain, but drop. Leah. Okay, nigga, I'm just light skinned. I ain't Puerto Rican. Michael Jackson, PC. My high school life is rich, man. But I'm amazing. Come on with Caucasian. Bitch, I'm the bomb, so they think that I'm a raven. Yeah, I'm talking like the Taliban. Tools from Afghanistan. My car sits so high. Don't stop, no, bitch, I land. And all this ain't juice, man. But I'm on that juice, man. Give me 5 bottles of that goose, I get a loose, man. For real, baby, you playing. Do that on the handstand. I do this shit every day. Ballin's in my plan. Yeah, ballin', that's my 9 to 5. Me expected you alive. You don't want this kind of beat. You will get Kentucky down. Hearses to the verses, nigga. You just sweet like Hershey's. Even in between your girl thighs. Surprise. Every day my weekend. I'm and I ball. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball. Every day your weekend, no nigga, it's your birthday. Every day go hard, you I got a Thursday. Party like a holiday. Then my ones they on they way. They shut the stage down. Running back go all the way. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, got them bras on they knees. They sitting on the beach with palm trees for island girls play. Young, put it in they face. Stick to the script, that's what they say. People taking flights with politics each and every day. Where we get it in, so tell a friend and tell a friend. Young saying, oh, goddamn, we it be all wet it in. No struggling, 247 every day. Yeah, I be every day my weekend. And I ball. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball. Monday we at mariachi, wildin' like a motherfucker. Tuesday we at honey money, fallin' like a motherfucker. Wasted when they leave for bitches, jockin' like a motherfucker. Thursday we at pure bottle, poppin' like a motherfucker. Friday we at figure 8, you know I fuck with push. Overdosing on the strong, rolling quarters of the kush. Club Miami Saturday, girls the baddest in my book. I just walk right on in while you lame niggas look. Hey, even on a Sunday, I don't take a day. Y'all was clubbing in the station in my nigga Q ain't it low. Chicken see the insides. First they take they shirt off. Second when they hear our songs, then they take they skirts off. Third she gon' serve us, mouth stick her tongue out. 4 hours later, fucked us all. I was like, wow, y'all got milk money, bitch, nigga. I'm a cash cow. Every day my weekend, living life on a fast route. Every day my weekend, and I ball. Every day my weekend, we gon' ball. Every day my weekend, and I ball. Every day my weekend, we gon' ball.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? Hold on. This follow following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
You're listening to Happy Hour with my boy Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Fish Calloway, and you are listening to my best friend Ryan Hoppe. He taught me who the hell writes this? Who writes this? Did he write this? Why would he write this? It's Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Did you know most morning radio is scripted? Well, Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe is not.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the land. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah, yo, young, time to love the house. a toast. World city lights glowing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Hoppe. We celebrate the night. Hot topics.
That's what I do.
They're so fly. From celeb secrets to reasons why. Late night popping. The airways.
What's going on?
Hoppe hour hitting hard. Feeling so right. Woohoo! Rhythm through the beat. Flowing through the wire. Ryan Hoppe on repeat. Never tire.
I got it.
Dawn till dusk. The stories they climb.
Who are these podcasts?
Now it's live from coast to coast.
So does Disney.
Praise and soul. The city lights.
856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773.
Hoppe hours live.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me.
The city lights.
RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
We celebrate the night. Hot topics. Saucy dark tales. Hoppe hot topic.
The arrival of spring means blossoms and baseball.
Ah, the news being so freaking wordy. Get to the point.
Let's go Dodgers.
You all suck.
And this year's Major League debut is happening far away from the U.S. in Tokyo, where the LA Dodgers and Chicago Cubs are playing 2 official games. A newer MLB tradition as America's pastime seeks a wider international audience. Major League Baseball games.
They need an audience in America.
Have been played here before, but never with so many star players from Japan. The matchup featuring 5 Japanese players, including Shohei Ohtani, whose arrival home was announced on Instagram. A national hero here.
Hell yeah!
And Major League Baseball's most marketable global asset. In exhibition play, Ohtani giving fans exactly what they wanted.
All right, so freaking baseball. After 2016, I was like, I never need to watch baseball again. Like, it would be like 2016 when the Cubs won the World Series. I would equate it to you have a freaking sex romp for like 6 hours with the hottest girl ever, and you do everything times 100. I mean, you climax like 4 times, you're freaking almost dead. You just have so much sex. And then you can never have sex again. That's kind of how I feel about baseball.
Let's turn to a co-parenting feud between Kim Kardashian and ex-husband Kanye West.
Yeah.
It stems from his new track featuring Daughter North and incarcerated Diddy.
I'm glad his fatherly skills are bringing him around Diddy. Bringing his daughter around Diddy. Not a good idea, bruh.
Raps, and I mean, she's been on a stage with her dad for sure.
The song, called Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine, starts with what sounds like a jailhouse call with Diddy.
Hell yeah, my kids. Even though I rape people.
Just over 2 minutes later, North raps.
Doing everything I wanted.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can play it, but I think it's better for your brain cells.
In a since-deleted tweet, Kanye shared a text exchange allegedly from Kim threatening legal action to block the release of the song.
He's so freaking stupid, man. He pisses off the people that really matter. That being his wife who has power, and then like all the Jews. He talks crap about Jews, and this just in. Jews run the music industry. So you're pissing off all your potential bosses.
Which also features Diddy's son King Combs, quote, I sent paperwork over so she wouldn't be in the Diddy song to protect her.
Whatever.
Of course, Diddy faces life behind bars if convicted on a litany of federal charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering.
I feel like he's gonna not get as much time as he should. Like the CNN video thing's not a good sign.
That trial is set to begin May 5th.
Whatever. 856-49 Hoppe. Let's see what else we got here.
Khloe Kardashian shares a glimpse into her brother Rob Kardashian's birthday celebration. The former reality star turned 38 March 17th, and his big sis shared insight on her social media on
I feel like they've been in their 30s forever, man.
how her family celebrated his special day. The Kardashian star posted a photo to her Instagram stories that was...
I like this music in the background. You can really jam into it. You can go to the club and be like, hey, DJ, play the Entertainment Tonight music bed.
Sports-themed cake topped topped with $100 bills surrounded by St. Patrick's Day fake gold coins.
That is the douchiest thing I've ever seen. They pretty much have a cake that has $100 bills around it, and then it looks like a top hat. It says "Happy Birthday, Rob," and then they have like a little. They have a baseball, a basketball, and a football printed on it, like as if Rob Kardashian works out.
In an Instagram post, Khloe reflects on her special bond with Rob. She writes in her lengthy caption next to a throwback photo of the two smiling with their dad, Rob Kardashian Sr.
Got it.
Happiest of birthdays to my baby Bobby boy. Bobby, I couldn't be prouder or more honored to call you my brother. Walking through life with you by my side is one of my greatest blessings, and I don't take a single moment of it for granted.
That's good.
She continues, quote, I thank God every day for the bond we share and for the beautiful relationship our children get to grow up with.
Wait. The beautiful relationship our children get to grow up with? Yeah, because you have money.
Being your sister is and always will be one of the greatest privileges of my life.
Got it.
Khloe
Whatever.
They also paid tribute by posting a slew of throwback photos.
Oh, so it was Rob Kardashian's frickin' birthday. Yippee-ki-yay. Whatever.
Now to breaking news overnight. Astronauts Sunny Williams and Butch Wilmore are finally headed home after 9 long months at the
I feel like they could have been brought back sooner, but frickin' NASA just sucks, man.
International Space Station.
I mean, who talks about NASA anymore? It's all SpaceX. You let an autistic billionaire beat you, NASA. That ain't good. And then Joe Biden didn't want to work with Elon, so he left him up in space. So, a round of applause to fucking Biden.
Faith Abube is in Cape Canaveral, Florida with the story. Faith, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mary. The families of those 2 astronauts have waited 9 long months for this moment and just cannot.
They had to be freaking out, the family, like wondering if they're going to come back, man.
Wait to hug them as soon as possible. A few hours ago, Sunny's family telling our team that everyone is planning parties. They are ready to celebrate the.
Hell yeah. You better get a blowjob.
Pair as soon as they touch down. Overnight, the incredible images from the International Space Station. Sunny and Butch officially now on their way back to Earth. Their SpaceX Dragon capsule undocking from the International Space Station.
They'll be docking later.
With 2 other astronauts on board after unexpectedly spending the last 9 months in space.
They really got to know each other.
In what was supposed to be only an 8-day mission, but technical issues kept them from returning to Earth with that original Boeing capsule.
I can't wait to see the frickin' interview in 60 minutes.
This past weekend, Crew 10, the relief team, arrived at the ISS to replace them, and now their journey back home is underway.
So there's that. What else we got here in the world of just nonsense on this planet? This planet's not doing well, man, to be honest.
Let's talk about the showdown in the courtroom over the bombshell video allegedly showing Sean Diddy Combs beating his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
Allegedly? What else is it showing? Kid, I don't know. Of course, I don't have an analogy, but I'm just telling you, of course it's him. I hate how the news has to be so, like, protective.
These lawyers are arguing to exclude the footage from the rapper's upcoming sex trafficking trial. Legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer joins us now with more on
what up, Brian Buckmeyer?
What this could mean for the high-profile case. So good to have you. Okay, so they want this video left out. What's their argument for this?
So Mark Agnifilo, Sean Combs' attorney, is arguing that you probably hear this phrase, this is not a true and accurate representation of what the video depicts. He's saying a number of arguments that the CNN...
What else did it depict? It depicted you beating the crap out of Cassie.
And had taken this video and
you don't do that to Cassie. Cassie's one of the reasons why I'm heterosexual. Her, Rihanna, Nicole Scherzinger. I had all the CDs and I would just look at them pre-masturbation, just like, I like that.
Sped it up. They kind of chopped it up into this montage, and it's not accurate. He's also making the allegation that the original video no longer exists. And so because this isn't accurate, the jury shouldn't see it. And according to Diddy's attorneys, because the original doesn't exist or it's been tampered with, no video such as this should be presented to the jury.
So what does CNN say about these claims?
So CNN has come out and said, we did not alter it. We did not change anything.
Yeah, CNN needs to get investigated.
In fact, they're saying that they do have the original as well. So on multiple levels, Sean Combs' argument kind of falls flat because if it is sped up, and I think there is some degree of it. Sean Combs' argument kind of falls flat because if it is sped up, and I think there is some degree of it's being sped up, if the original still exists, that can still be used as evidence against Sean Combs.
Alright, sounds like things are kind of going in his way a little bit. Now you're wondering why I'm playing a train sound effect. Sabrina Carpenter introduces new three-way sex act on stage. What a inspiration for Gen Alpha. You're reenacting a train while on stage. She's got one guy. It's literally a train. It's one guy in front of her, one guy in the other, and she's in the doggy position, and they got their hands up. You know they did it later. I never got that, man. I used to get invites in Cleveland to be a part of a train. I'm more into one-on-one sex. I don't know. I'll tweet out the picture at Ryan Happy Radio. It's on TMZ.com, too. You know what I should do is begin posting the images I talked about on my website. I'm going to do that. So go to RyanHappyRadio.com later, and it'll be as discussed on the show today. Okay? So after this is up, go to RyanHappyRadio.com. Do it before you run a train onto the girl tonight.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
It gets loud.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Turn me up a little bit. When that music comes in, it gets loud.
Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, and Swizzy Beatz with You're Welcome. I just hit the post.
Be very different now.
Let's go.
Yeah. You would think I was on roids. I've been hitting so long, and I'm a big-headed boy. Nah, we ain't on HGH, though I might pick up some weight when I'm running through your state. Nah, we ain't on the clear, we on the runway, you back-to-back live. Dismiss no more drama, and Barack Obama, Rama's feel honest. I put my life on these tracks, you act like y'all wanna prepare me for the facts. Luckily my therapy is the rap. I just bear my soul, I don't expect nothing back. You all welcome, long as you felt I was gon' get mine. You know where the hell I'm from. I'm from the bottom, so I do this from the diapers. Quick, fast, turn the Big Apple into cider. I do this, I'm a writer and a writer. I spew it cause I'm nicer, but I do this for the lifers. I'm a writer and a writer. I spew it cause I'm nicer, but I do it for the lifers. You welcome. See again. Somebody so deadly via the pen. Viva Jovito Padino, muy bien. Big up to Biggie and Pac, I do it for them. Until I reach Khalik, I do it for him. Do it for those who can't do for self, due to the pen. May these bars reach through your bar. And mine, when Mary sing, it heals your heart. God solely stands filled, you are. Love is a battlefield, we all get scars.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. What's happening? This following segment has been brought to you by the Chill Room of Pinellas Park, 6709 49th Street, and that's in Pinellas Park, right there. My bad. Right by St. Pete, though. The best kava and crane around. Run by Frank the Kava OG. You have Leah during the day, Leah and Tim at night. And Frank as well. 6709 49th Street, and that's in Pinellas Park. Go there and tell them I sent you for a great deal. This is also being brought to you by Strange Cloudz of Clearwater, 2222 Main Street. And that is in Clearwater. Kava, kratom, THCA, mushrooms, boba, bongs, whatever you need. It's freaking there at 2222 Main Street. Strange Cloudz of Clearwater. But once again, you got to go there and name drop me, okay? All right. We're going to come back and keep this party going after this.
Listen to me, Randy. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, whether you're white or black or Sasquatch even. As long as you follow your dream, no matter how crazy or against the law it is. Except for Sasquatch. If you're Sasquatch, the rules are different.
Forget it, Meatwad. I'm a circus freak. That's all I'll ever be.
Whatever.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey kids, it's Brother Weeze, and you are listening to the Hoppe Hour with my main man, Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show. Yeah. And you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
People often argue over Android versus iPhones. But the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
What's going on?
This is Seems to Hoppe Hour.
Oh, it is.
Time to laugh with Ryan's power.
Got it.
Happy fun and silly jokes. Hoppe Hour loves his folks.
Woohoo!
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
That's the show.
It's Ryan Hoppe.
That's me.
Yeah, he's the talker. Grab your drinks and join the crew. Crazy stories just for you. Ryan's here to make you grin. Let the Hoppe fun begin. Happy Hour.
I'm a lot of fun.
With Ryan Hoppe. So never sloppy. Got your popcorn, got your drink. Turn it up and don't you blink.
Oh, yeah. 856-49 Hoppe. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Turn it up loud.
You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Turn it up loud, it's the Hoppe Hour beat.
That's me.
Ryan spitting truth while you move your feet.
Got it.
Sex and celebs with a side of heat.
Whatever.
Tales from the front row seat. Throwback tunes taking you back in time.
That's what I do.
Ryan's got the story spitting in rhyme. From the tabloid straight to your ear. Must see radio, no doubt, it's clear. Hoppe Hour got the vibe you need. Ryan Hoppe on the mic taking the lead. From dawn till dusk, sipping on that tea. Join the crew, holler if you agree.
Happy Hot
topic.
Offset was here in LA, and
hell yeah. I bet when you use the word offset, it's going to include something where he's in trouble.
Apparently just trying to enjoy the fact that marijuana is legal here in California. Went to
Where is he? He's from Georgia?
He's in Atlanta.
Yeah. It's not legal?
No. Yeah, Georgia's got some of the worst freaking weed laws. I got a job offer in Atlanta, but it wasn't the greatest job, and the show ended like 2 years later. This is in 2018. My God, I would not have been able to smoke weed without a medical card or nothing. You can't even smoke there.
No, in Georgia? Dude, how many stories have we about rappers getting pulled over in Georgia? And they're like, they smell weed and else.
Right, because you're not allowed to drive.
No, but it's not legal. Anyway, it's not legal in Georgia.
I did not know.
Not really the point here. He was at a dispensary.
Yeah, they do kind of get off some little train of focus a little bit. Kind of like me.
Exactly. A very popular dispensary, MedMen, here in LA. Actually,
hell yeah, I love them here in Tampa Bay. Although I'm a Carolee for certain, right guy.
Actually near LAX last night. And
they closed the one in Venice.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that. But there was a brawl.
Oh, you're above weed, man.
Brawl that broke.
Shut up. I hate people that think they're better than us because they don't smoke. Shut up.
Broke out. According to witnesses there, we've spoken to multiple sources who say that at the center of this was the fact that Offset did not present ID. And here in California, anybody can go into a dispensary, but you have to present a valid ID. And that he didn't do that, and a security guard stepped to him to try and get ID, and then things got out.
What a freaking douchebag. Just show the ID, dude. But then again, he is a dummy. He's knocked up Cardi B like 4 times. Oh, he doesn't know how to pull him.
Hand. Chaos.
Yeah, I mean, there's no video yet, but Offset's team, they tell TMZ Hip Hop like the story that they heard, they're disputing it. They say Offset did have an ID. The MedMan was at LAX at the airport, so obviously he was on a plane.
Offset just has the energy, like anywhere he goes, he causes trouble.
And he needed an ID to travel, so he tried to present the ID, and the security guard was getting aggressive and spitting in his face.
Yeah, that ain't good, man. Mm-hmm.
They're not denying a fight happened, but they're saying he wasn't in the wrong.
So was there a police report or anything?
Yeah, police showed up. Offset was not on the scene, so, they want to talk to him.
You know that there are cameras inside all of those dispensaries.
Of course.
You know that.
And you know that.
I've read stories about it.
Oh, stop.
What else do you guys want to talk about?
Hey, this is Barb in Connecticut.
I don't need to hear from Barb.
We're going to move on.
Yes, to Drake's legal battle. His legal battle over the song Not Like Us. You know that he has sued his own record label, UMG.
Which is all these rappers just love burning bridges. Kanye West with Jewish culture that runs the music industry, which is pretty dumb. And then Drake.
Also music group.
Which is also Kendrick's label.
Also Kendrick Lamar's label. But he's suing them over the song Not Like Us, saying that it's defamation. I'm not a pedophile. Why would you put this song out? Well, UMG has now answered, and they're basically calling him out for being
hypocritical.
That he was fine with it when he was hurling accusations and Kendrick
and serious accusations. Calling him a domestic violence
user, saying his kid is not really his, and that his business partner is the father of one of his kids. So here's what Universal said they're asking the judge to throw this lawsuit out. They're saying, after losing the rap battle.
So can you stop? That's
your own
huge
label
statement from his own label
starts out with
that's
that.
Such a
that is pretty disrespectful.
Big statement.
After losing the rap battle, Drake claims that Not Like Us is defamatory, and they say it is not. Drake has been pleased to use UMG's platform to promote tracks leveling similarly incendiary attacks at Lamar.
Good point.
And they're basically saying, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, he doesn't like the taste of his own medicine, like morning radio house.
It's fine for us to do it. when you have things to say about another artist.
They're calling him a sore loser.
This is the consensus on the internet. Everybody thinks that Kendrick won the battle. You know, he did the pop out, he did the Super Bowl. Everybody thinks he has the victory lap, and you know, UMG is really echoing what the people think.
All right, so there's 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Oh, what's going on with the WNBA?
WNBA star Cameron Brink is...
Oh, she's so freaking hot.
Looking for a few good men. Gay men.
I thought she meant like Sabrina Carpenter, man, like run a train.
Probably.
Not what you think.
To practice.
Not what you think.
For practice. So this is, you're right here, this is Cameron on her podcast talking about...
Man, everybody's got a freaking podcast. I've been doing it since 2012.
A call out that the LA Sparks did looking for male basketball players to come in, and they would essentially be putting together a practice squad.
They practice with it's a practice squad against a practice squad.
Right. They want the Sparks to go up against some men in practice.
So we should just like lay this out up front. She's just beautiful. And, and
she does a lot of modeling.
She does a lot of modeling. A lot of guys are...
Gosh, she got a hot-ass body. She's rocking body.
Yeah, and apparently it's created some problems with certain players on the court.
Exactly. So after they put out that call out, Cameron started...
Yeah, they're jealous.
Noticing some of the response.
There's a lot of jealousy in the WNBA. They're a bunch of bitchy women.
This is online, and this is her concern about upcoming practices.
I'm really icked out by the potential new practice players.
Wait, I haven't seen the post. Can you give me an example?
It's basically just like a flyer. It's like me, Dearica, Rakia, and Kelsey. And it's like male practice players wanted.
Yeah.
And usually we use like USC college guys that also like do it for the women's team at USC.
Okay.
And all the comments are like let Cameron Brink back me down.
Oh yeah.
Like or something about Kia or something about Kelsey. And I'm just like, first of all, we need to heavily vet these men.
That's a good point.
Background
Preferably
checks
they're
for
gay.
Sure.
All right, so there's that. Let me see what else we got here. Luigi Mangione. Every Gen Z freaking weird girl obsesses over him.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Luigi Mangione says that what looked like the police being hospitable to him right after they arrested him in Altoona, Pennsylvania
is not true, I guess.
Was actually a dirty trick. And actually, his lawyers are claiming an illegal one. That once they got him back to the police station, after they got him at the McDonald's, they offered him a snack. And a soda. And a soda. And he says they weren't doing that just to be nice to him. They were doing it because they were trying to get his DNA. And in these documents, they say they did obtain his DNA from the discarded food items.
Yeah, they definitely used them, let's be honest here.
Once he was done with that snack. And that, they say, is an illegal search, which means everything else afterward would be, what's the phrase?
It's called fruit of the poison tree, which basically means that if the tree itself is tainted and the tree...
Yeah, you know Luigi Mangione ain't going down without a fight.
Is the search, then all of the fruit from that tree is also inadmissible evidence.
Could you imagine if he was found innocent?
The problem I have with it, I have several problems with it. Number one, why do you need a snack if he was just at McDonald's? That's number one.
I mean,
That's a good freaking point.
Why is he still hungry?
Why is he still hungry? Well, that's kind of irrelevant, but it's something that popped into my head. The more relevant stuff is
Let's get to that.
They're saying this is an illegal search. This is not a search to me. This is a trick.
Duh.
And the cops trick people all the time.
Yeah, because they suck.
Getting someone's DNA is not a search? Normally you have to get a warrant for that, right?
Yeah. Cops breaking the rules? No, that never happens.
It's not an illegal search. It's like you give somebody a soda and they say we're done. At that point, they've effectively discarded.
All right, so there's that. I'm just kind of skipping through everything. ASAP Rocky performed from a helicopter. Let's check this out.
It looked like a tasty hash brown. I don't know.
Do you know that McDonald's got like boycotted by a lot of people because people
were calling them snitches?
It's crazy. Okay, we're gonna move on.
Yes, to ASAP Rocky making a triumphant return to a stage here in LA. Just a few weeks after his acquittal, you can see his attorney Joe Tacopina featured other clips from the courtroom featured on the screen.
God, I like ASAP Rocky, you freaking cool ass dude.
Screens.
This is high honor for Joe.
Yeah, and then Rocky made his entrance from a helicopter-ish.
Yeah, fake helicopter.
It's a real helicopter.
There are no blades.
It was.
Oh, shut up, Harvey. I don't see you performing from up there.
This was inside the SoFi Stadium. So.
It actually was just outside SoFi, Charles. So that was in the parking lot.
So they could have
done
a real one.
So technically, they could have done a real helicopter. You can see, I mean, it was so dark out there, but you can see it's being held up by a crane. And I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be freaking afraid of heights. I'm weird about heights, man. Like, airplanes don't freak me out, but being at the top of like a roller coaster ride, I know good.
Everyone was hating on this morning, but I felt like this was like a really cool entrance. Like,
all right, so there's can't just talk about Wendy Williams without playing this bop of an intro. Oh, this pumps me up. The next time I go to the club, be like, yo, DJ, play that Wendy Williams intro. Get the girls dancing. What? Oh, what's going on? She doesn't seem to be doing too good.
Happy hot topic. The sight of Wendy Williams out and about on a Saturday night in New York City, something I haven't seen in a long time, but she was out Saturday night.
Hell yeah, good for her.
Was also out on Friday night. Went to dinner. This is Saturday night as she's going to a little spot called Tucci
with her niece Alex.
I wonder who paid. Probably Wendy.
Alex Finney?
Yeah, so
if she has any money left.
So that would now be the third outing they've had. You remember the first one ended with a phone call from the facility, the assisted living facility, where someone said that they were going to call the police and report Alex for taking Wendy without authorization.
Even though the attendant took them downstairs and put her in the.
And they apologized. The facility did.
Well, it's embarrassing to the guardianship because the guardianship the day before had said, "Oh, she's free to come and go. She can, see her family." Well, she's not free to come and go. But when they said, "And she's free to be with her family," that's Alex, her niece. It would be very difficult for them to withstand the scrutiny if they said, "No, you can't go to dinner with."
No way. It has nothing to do with sex.
Our computer's freaking out, but yeah, Wendy Williams went out to dinner. Let's see what we got here. What's going on with Travis and Taylor?
Well, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce back in their old haunts in New York City. Going out for dinner, which we haven't seen them do since before
There's a
the
slight
Super Bowl.
difference in this one.
Really?
The choice of restaurants. Not that this is a bad choice.
Oh, boy.
I go to this restaurant.
Here comes
No. I go to...
All right, I don't care. I like TMZ sometimes, but sometimes it's like, get to the freaking point.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Another B-Cox joint. Yeah.
Here's Nicole Scherzinger with Steam.
Friday, the clock is moving way too slow. Can't wait to get out the door and put my move down. I bet I'll make you lose your feet. There's slow motion when you're up with me. And in my group now, all we wanna do is dance.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Finally, I'm one of those guys who can't wait to get to work in the morning, like a dairy cow.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh!
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hi there. This is Marge McDouche. You might remember me from the Eddie and Jobo radio show. Now, I'm just looking at this fine young man, Ryan Hoppe. Oh, this is April Pillowfuff, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is your alternative to the typical morning show with fake dating segments.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it
Last segment, let's go.
Listen to a radio show on land. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
It's time for the AI song that mispronounces my name. I thought AI was so smart, though. Oh, sure. I got it.
This is the theme to Hoppe Hour. The theme to Hoppe Hour. Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
With Ryan Hoppe Hour. Let's laugh, let's dance right now. Pop, pop, shoo up in the tower. Silly jokes, the last shower. Ryan's here with all the chatter. Tune in, folks.
it really matter? Happy hour is the thing with Ryan Hoppy. Sing, grab your friends and let's all swing. It's the theme of What a Zing.
Oh, sure.
Scooby-Doo and wacky tunes. Ryan's laughter fills the room.
I got it.
Crazy fun and all balloons. Hot sour brings the blues. Catch the wave and ride the fun. With Happy Hour we're never done. Ryan Hop, #1.
Hoppy.
Come and join us everyone. Happy Hour is the thing with Ryan Hop.
856 49 Hoppy.
Let's all swing.
856 494 6773. You can tweet me at Ryan Hoppy Radio, and you can always email me, RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com.
Ryan Hoppy on the mic, breaking down the scene. NBA drama,
got it.
Living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppy smooth, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppy Hour got that shit.
Oh, yeah.
MJ to Kobe, legends in the game.
Oh, they are.
Shaq's big presence.
Unlike Paul George.
Hoppy spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppy's loose, man, he knows it all.
I got it.
From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppy Hour got that shock and awe. Crazy exes.
I know about crazy exes.
Full of stories, ain't nothing fabulous.
Happy Hot Topic.
Tracy Morgan suffered a health emergency at a recent basketball game.
Hell yeah, not at all.
The 30 Rock alum was wheeled out of Madison Square Garden during the New York Knicks game against the Miami Heat, March 17th.
Yeah, that was last night.
Game was halted after the comedian threw up on the court and appeared to be bleeding from his nose.
That can't be good. It's got to be pretty freaking embarrassing.
According to Sports Illustrated. In footage shared on social media, he was also seen blotting his face with what appeared to be a towel while being ushered off the court in a wheelchair.
I feel bad for him. It's got to be embarrassing when that happens. Like, I know, like, you're Tracy Morgan and you're really successful, but it's still like you're a human being.
E! News has reached out to his rep for...
Oh yeah, E! News reaching out for comment. They always gotta tell us. You know, that's what Tracy Morgan wants. Is the day after he kind of embarrasses himself at a Knicks game, E! News is like, hey, do you want to talk about that really embarrassing thing last night that was kind of gross when you vomited on the ground?
Off the court in a wheelchair. E! News has reached out to his rep for comment, but hasn't heard back.
Yeah, it seems like it's kind of an E! News problem. If this is your first time here on my show, I play clips from E! News and they never hear back. They'll be like, we reached out, and they never hear back.
It's not the only health scare the comedian has suffered. Over a decade ago, the Saturday Night Live alum was severely injured in a car accident, which nearly took his life.
Yeah, that was freaking scary.
The comedian was diagnosed
He got to sue Walmart, though.
with a severe brain injury and multiple broken bones after a limo van he was riding in was hit by a Walmart.
All right, so that was 11 years ago. We got it. What is going on right here?
Happy Hot Topic.
Luka Doncic and Dorian Finney-Smith are always doing shooting competitions at Lake.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what you need is Luka Doncic in practice so he can be a champion.
His practice, but this one involved a lot more trash talking than normal.
Hell yeah, it's them playing basketball. Also on Humpy's Hoops.
Happy Hot Topic.
Ja Morant has taken Yuki Kawamura under his wing for his rookie season with...
This is a player that doesn't speak the best English.
...the Grizzlies, and of course, Ja had to teach him a bit of English slang.
ジャモラント選手は僕のビッグブラザーっていうか、もう大きいお兄ちゃんみたいなバスケットボールスキルのこと。
He's teaching the kid how to, like, pose all gangster. Come on, no. Don't teach the kid about having a gun on your lap on Instagram Live.
ことを教えてくれたりとか、あとはまあ英語のことだったりとか、まあたまには。
Alright, so there's that. And then remember this, 25 years ago, this is a classic.
It's easy to sum it up.
It's practice with Allen Iverson. He's freaking out of his mind. He's crazy.
Anybody tell you that I missed practice. If a coach say I missed practice and y'all hear it, then that's that. I mean, I might have missed one practice this year. But if somebody say he doesn't come to practice, it can be one practice.
Got it.
Out of all the practices this year, that's enough. If I can't practice, I can't practice, man. If I'm hurt, I'm hurt. I mean, simple as that.
Simple as that.
It ain't about that.
It ain't about it?
I mean, it's not about that.
Got it.
At all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it's easy to talk about. It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Oh, you are?
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game,
you never won a championship, bro.
Not a game. We talking about practice.
Oh, jeez.
Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for.
Got it.
And play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that. And I'm not shoving it aside, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do.
Damn.
But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man.
This is like the original meme of 2002.
We're talking about practice.
All right, so there's that. And finally on Hoppy Soups, Paul George sidelined for rest of the season following procedure. He will be out 6 weeks following a procedure on his left abductor muscle and knee. Paul George didn't give a crap this year. There was a stat that he did more podcast episodes than games played. He's an absolute embarrassment. The guy's good at basketball. He's going to go into the Hall of Fame, but he cares more about podcasting and he cares more about women because he married the stripper that he cheated on his girl with. The guy doesn't have a winning mentality. He doesn't care. And that's why he'll never win a ring. And he'll barely get into the Hall of Fame because anybody gets into the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame.
It's time for weed news on Hoppy Hour.
Marijuana. 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 Marijuana.
Turn it down, catch Hoppy on the airwaves.
Got it.
And blush joints in all the smoky pathways.
Whatever.
Papers tight, blaze them up, elevate. Mornings with the cream starts.
It's time for the Daily Smoke Up.
Hoppy hour, smoke loud. Music,
Let me pause that. It drives program directors and people like Mike Helton nuts, but I love just being all over the place. All right. Time for the Daily Smoke Up. Hi, Frank DeCavo G.
What are you doing, Hoppy?
Just doing a podcast, talking to you over the thing. All right. So I'm talking to somebody here. All right. It's time for the Daily Smoke Up. So grab your bong, your bowl, your blunt, your joint, your pen, your vape, and what people are talking, your THC oil, your edible, whatever you need. And let's take the daily hint. It's time for the Daily Smoke Up, so let's do it. Time for weed news. Every other radio show does not admit that they do this stuff, but I will. Idaho lawmakers hold hearing on bill to legalize medical marijuana. Maryland Senate passes bill to protect firefighters and rescue workers from being punished for medical marijuana. They have such a hard, traumatic job. If they want to get high, whatever. We need to get over marijuana. It's freaking turn. Take one more hit. You ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. We're going to come back and we're going to wrap this puppy up. That was a slow news day in weed news. Not that much going on. But we got to get high more.
Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Here is.
I don't want that beat though. I need one of.
Here is Donald Trump and Bandman Kava with Hated That.
Need one of them JB on the tracks.
Jimmy hated that, hated that, hated that, hated that. Damn, she hated that, hated that, hated that, hated that. Damn, they hated that, hated that, damn, they hated that, hated that, hated that. Love scoring and that's scoring and he hated that, he hated that. Bitch that he wanted and he hated that, he hated that. Top, kept on bottom and she hated that, she hated that, they hated that, they hated that, they hated that. Love scoring and that's scoring and he hated that, he hated that. Bitch that he wanted and he hated that, he hated that. Top, kept on bottom and she hated that, he hated that, he hated that, he hated that, he hated that.
I put candy paint on foreigns and they hated that. I got every pair of Jordans and they hated that. Paid cash for the Mozzie and they hated that. 60 bears in the item and they hated that. Took that bitch to Mr. Lee and he painted that. I got bands, I be fleet, ain't no changing that. Took the shotty off a tape and put the K in that. Ask Z for a key, like what's the weight on that? If they holding on the P's, then we taking that. I got shooters on the 3, they some maniacs. I been in what a rich and what a famous at. Snitches telling me you snitching, all I hear is that.
Love scoring and that's scoring and he hated that, he hated that. Bitch that he wanted and he hated that, he hated that. Top, kept up bottom and she hated that, she hated that, they hated that, they hated that, they hated that. Love scoring and that's scoring and he hated that, he hated that. Bitch that he wanted and he hated that, he hated that. Top, kept up bottom and she hated that, he hated that, they hated that, they hated that, they hated that, they hated that. I didn't know the least, niggas hated that. See me ballin', she cheering like a Laker fan. I can't stop it, I'm addicted to the paper, man. Then I'm blowing like the Mary Jane. She be calling while I'm flexing, she be stressing me. She be messing me. Give a drop recipe. She take it. All these niggas hate that. They hate it. Gave her back. Love scoring and that scoring and he hated that. He hated that. Bitch that he wanted and he hated that. He hated that. Top kept up bottom and she hated that. She hated that. They hated that. They hated that. They hated that. Love scoring and that scoring and he hated that. He hated that. Bitch that he wanted and he hated that. He hated that. Top kept up bottom and she hated that. He hated that. They hated that. They hated that. They hated that. They hated that. Scoring and that scoring and he hated that. He hated that. Bitch that he wanted and he hated that. He hated that. Top kept up bottom and she hated that. She hated that. They hated that. They hated that. They hated that. Hated that.
Snatching stuff, take. Oh, what is going on in here?
It's okay, relax. Watch this. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Remember this commercial?
Wow.
Is that your agent?
It's the jingle. Try it.
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With a sandwich.
Oh, yeah. And the girl from 4E?
And can I get a hot tub?
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, this is Frank Kramer from the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS in Los Angeles, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
What's up? This is Lex Staley from the nationally syndicated Lex and Terry Show, and you are listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, everybody, this is Terry James from the nationally syndicated radio show Lex and Terry, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with my man Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome back to the show that is your daily dopamine hit, that being Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. This is the last segment, I promise. Even though you love me.
Ryan's tall like the sky.
Oh, I am.
6'9" he's fly.
Got it.
From Chicago to the Bay.
Oh, sure.
In St. Pete he'll stay.
Whatever.
Talk of love and fame. Dating life's his game.
Oh, it is. Even though I'm retired from women.
With laughter filled.
Oh, what's going on?
Hoppe Hour, all you need. Rich and Ely, take a seat.
Yeah, bitch.
Ryan's got the groove.
We're about to talk about the scumbag originally. Oh, what's going on?
A cat by his side.
Oh, really?
In Florida they reside.
Oh, yeah, here's Luna. 856-49-HOPPE. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. This is from Hurricane Milton. She will not shut up. Isn't she cute? I feel like a lot of times people have annoying pets, but because they love them, they ignore their flies. If you're on the job site, just blare my show right now so people think something's going on. Or if you're in the office or working at a fast food restaurant, whoever's got it on, because I hear from people that they listen while working. Just blare this right now.
Hoppe Hot Topic.
Growing up in a way where you have multiple cultural influences on you
Oh, shut up, Hilaria.
means that you're never going to be able to fit in. You can try, you can
No, you can just, adopt Spanish heritage, but not copy it and make it your identity, because without that, you're just another white girl from Boston.
growing up in a way where you have multiple cultural influences on you means that you're never going to be able to fit in.
Whatever.
You can try, you can chameleon. People who code switch were very good at chameleoning in. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a little bit, and you're not even thinking about it.
Whatever.
Alec Baldwin's wife, Ilaria, addressing the controversy over her accent.
This is typical gaslighting by narcissists. What they do when they're in trouble is they just talk blah, blah, blah. Because A, they like hearing the sound of their own voice, and B, they want to confuse you about what you were even originally mad at.
Personally, I believe when you go through something difficult, the sooner that you make it real, the sooner you can do something with it.
On her family's reality show, The Baldwins, the mom of 7 talks about why she switches between an American and Spanish accent despite being born and raised in Boston.
Because you don't have an original personality and no one really cares about you, Hilaria. No one really knew who you were until you did this whole stunt, because you're nothing.
They say that it's like communication, like people who...
Who says that? You can be influenced by things, but that doesn't mean you adopt it. I listen to rap music. Doesn't mean I go around going, yo, what up?
You ever talk to like a really old person who cannot hear?
Yeah.
And
yeah. And then you got her daughter kissing her.
you have to like, you notice, you're like, I'm going to emphasize,
Yes.
I'm going to speak slower. And you're not even really thinking about it. You just,
Oh, really? So you're just walking around with a Spanish accent. If you're literally that in control of your body, where you're just saying a Spanish accent, you probably need to take medication. Like if you're just so free willingly just pretending to be something you're not, you are mentally ill.
you notice, you're like, I'm going to emphasize,
Yes.
I'm going to speak slower. And you're not even really thinking about it. You just
I'm just pretending to be something else because I'm dating someone who pretends to be something all the time, but does not pretend to be someone that knows how to use a gun.
start to do it. You know what it's called? Code switching. I had to learn about it because the whole world was like mean to me.
Oh, shut up. It was literally racist what she did. Like if Trump's wife did that, Hilaria and Alec Baldwin would be all over it.
As far as how the backlash all started.
How's married life?
Married life is
This is from 2011. This dumb broad talking.
How's married life?
really nice.
I do yes. I give the best beat.
It feels different.
We have very few ingredients. We have
Here's the best part. This is her doing a cooking show on the Today Show 9 years ago.
tomatoes. We have how do you say it? Cucumbers.
Maybe they'll put us next to each other. We can pass notes.
She's a psychopath. A sociopath. Bet she's fun in bed though. She's perfect for Alec.
Yeah, over the years, Ilaria's flipped between accents, saying it was because of her Spanish heritage.
We don't even know if that's true. You're a rich girl from Boston who married Alec for his money. If Alec didn't have his money, she ain't dating him.
But Ilaria, birth name Hillary Lynn Hayward Thomas,
The most Caucasian name ever.
doesn't have Spanish roots.
Duh.
Her family just spent a lot of time in Spain over the years, her parents eventually moving there.
Okay. So if I move to Italy, am I all of a sudden Italian?
When I was growing up,
Here's her selfie video where she said sorry.
and in this country,
What a dummy.
I would use the name Hillary, and in Spain, I would use the name Ilaria.
Man, she must gaslight Alec Baldwin all the time. I can imagine their arguments are wicked.
Yes, I am a white girl.
Now with
We know. You're boring like all the white girls.
the new TLC series, fans are getting a glimpse of how Ilaria uses Spanglish in her everyday life.
Those kids are going to grow up. I try not to talk about kids, but those kids are going to grow up to be brats. You hear all this screaming in the household? This should be a commercial for not having kids and having a vasectomy.
Her everyday life.
She's saying kittens, where are the cats to her 2-year-old? The 2-year-old barely knows how to talk, let alone fake Spanish like you, honey.
No, it looks so nice. You kidding me? No cappuccino, que no seas así.
She's saying no cappuccino, don't do that. I guess that's the name of his kid.
Okay, vamos. Love English. I also love Spanish.
All right, but you don't pretend. Okay, that's cool. It's just so frustrating. It's so freaking frustrating. I don't know why it drives me so nuts. It's just so freaking annoying. But she just gaslights us. And the media doesn't call her out. I feel like I'm the only one that calls her out.
And
She's a dumb broad.
love Spanish. And when I mix the two, it doesn't make me inauthentic.
And when it comes
You are the definition of inauthentic. Like if you were to find a dictionary, even though people don't have books anymore, and look up the definition of inauthentic, it shows you a dumb mug.
Mix the two, it doesn't make me inauthentic.
You are textbook inauthentic sociopath.
And when it comes to Ilaria handling the haters,
I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me sad and it didn't hurt and it didn't put me in dark places. But it was my family, my friends.
She's got an annoying voice. I like her Spanish voice better. That stupid Boston accent.
My community.
Shut up.
Who speak multiple languages.
You're a fraud. You'll always be a fraud. And your stupid husband that doesn't know how to work a gun or have any common sense or any sort of moral or sympathy is another fraud. It's a whole house of frauds. That's got to drive you nuts that you know deep down you're all losers.
TikTok, toxic juke and playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Tuned in every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe hour. Hoppe hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.